resist, persist, and insist. So there's 3 stages to the believer. We are sometimes in a resistance posture, resisting our calling, resisting when God tells us to do something, resisting obedience. So we are in a place where we're like, yeah, God, we believe you, but we resist. So it's like, no, I really have these blessings for you. But you're like, no, but I resist it. And we disqualify ourselves in the resistance. Then there's persist. So we persistently pursue the blessing that God has for us. So we are persistent about the blessing. We are persistent about the promise. We are persistent about being in God's presence. We're persistent about prayer. We're persistent about fasting. And we persist in our being. So we persist, and that is the doing of the thing. So we're pursuing God. We're pursuing the things of God. We're pursuing the promises of God. But if we stay there, then faith without works is dead. Because we're persisting, and this is not to say that prayer isn't the response and fasting isn't the response. But what happens when in persistence the thing has not come to pass? Then we take it up a notch as a believer. We insist. We say to God, we will not let go until you bless us. We insist that God does not pass us by in the context of the blessing, in the context of what he has given for us to do, in the context of the promise. So it's taking a believer to a new dimension of faith, in that we go to God on behalf of the promises, what he has said, even when it hasn't happened. We insist, we just remind God, and we are insistent about what he said. Resist, persist, and insist.